Welcome. I'm going to show you today how to do a polarity reversal correction through some simple acupressure, self-applied acupressure. We have these amazing hands right here, and we have this amazing body that can help us with our situations of stress when we've been working on something for a very long time and we don't seem to be getting anywhere, and our mental processes don't seem to be working to push us through to a better side of healing, of goal orientation. Those are all indications that our internal acupuncture system is not running in a correct polarity. You've heard of the North and the South Pole and how there are polarities that work to keep our Earth balanced through the North and the South. There's proper directions of the meridian flow. That's the Earth, and within us we also have meridians, and they need to have a direction upon which to flow. And when a lot of stress and situations occur, external and internal, mental and physical, our polarities become reversed and not flowing in the proper direction. It doesn't necessarily heal the situation, but it allows the opportunity for healing, because there's a natural resistance that happens when those polarities become reversed. You know this by you keep trying to lose that last 5 pounds. Everything that you do, that you've been doing to lose the first 10, fine. Last 5, there's just this resistance happening. You've been working on your business. You've been wanting to do this one specific thing, and you just feel like yourself is whole fighting with you. You've been having an extreme amount of stress in your work, extreme amount of stress in relationships. That for a period of time can create the polarity reversal that we can easily correct. So I'm going to show you how to do that so that you can utilize all the parts of you. You can utilize the brain, but you have more than that. You have a whole energetic system, a whole physiological system, a whole organ system that interacts when that polarity is running smoothly, that can help you transition through anything that you would like to move through. So the very first thing, these are super simple that you'll do on a regular basis, and I'll tell you more about it as we go along and a little bit more at the end. But I'd like to get started right away in saying the very first thing is to take some healing energy in the hands. It's not always required that you use that, but you can actually feel the energy in your hands when you do that. You can put it right over your belly button. So just open palm, right about below the belly button inch is an acupressure point that's very helpful. You also know as the dantian. Just place your hand easily right there. And we're going to work up the midline of the body. The very first point is the kidney meridian, and we're just going to tap right here. So you have this collarbone. You have an open point here, and then the collarbone is going to be placed differently on different people. Mine's a little bit high. Yours may be a little bit lower. You can feel your collarbone. You can feel a little bit of an indentation in there. So basically just right in here would be just fine too. What you want to do when you're working with these points is take a nice, long, fine breath in, and you'll be in silence as you do this. If you'd like to heighten the experience, you can say the word balance to yourself as you inhale, and balance as you exhale. And the next point is underneath the nose. You can use all your fingers, and it's very light pressure. It's not hard at all. You can barely touch yourself. And even if you don't want to mess up your makeup or something like that, your mustache, anything like that, you can just really not even touch, just use. Very, very easy motion here. Breathing in, balance. Exhaling through the nose too, balance. The next point is the third eye point. So you just move your hair out of the way, or you can go right over the hair, it doesn't matter. But just to show you, it's just above the eyebrows, midline, and use all your hands again. Right here. Very lightly. Balance. and the top of the head. This is where your ears meet midline of your head. So if you just draw a line from the back of your ears up to the top of your head, midline, that is where the point is. And the last point is on the chest. Now take your hand off of your belly button, and this is usually your non-dominant hand. Make a gentle fist. You could close your thumb in there. It's up to you how you want to do it. And the point that we want to access is you can feel an external from the thymus bone right here, from the thymus gland. There's the chest bone that covers it. And then there's an indentation, and that accesses CV17, the Sea of Tranquility. And this right here is an endorphin releasing point, a part of the large intestine meridian. We press that against there, so we start working with the releasing of the endorphins along with the CV17 and the thymus, which accesses the pituitary gland and part of the brain. And then we're working here, which is the small intestine point, and that's the filtering point, and also works with our psychological resistance to change. Working mental and physical aspect here, that's the point. You can do it just this way, but I prefer that you double your endorphin releasing by pressing that same point against the side of the hand and creating a vibration on the chest. Breath in, balance. Exhale, balance. Exhale. And that's the full routine. You can pick one or two of those to repeat on a regular basis. Regularity and repetition throughout the day and for several days is the prescription. The actual prescription, when there's been a strong reversal in place or any reversal in place, is when to do it every hour on the hour. So it might be when you go to the bathroom, when you got up to drink water, when you walked away from your desk, any time like that. You may just choose to do this one. Okay, done. But I'd like you to do the full formula once in the morning, once midday, maybe lunchtime or so, and then at the evening. Okay, so full, where you put your hand on the belly and you come up to the collarbone, you come up to the midline point here, you come up to the third eye here, you come up to the top of the head here, and then you come into the point here. All right, 3 times a day for that. How many days? It can go up to 10 days. You want to create a habit because there's so many influences throughout our life that we could actually benefit from knowing and remembering to do this. But throughout the day, you can pick one of them. So it might even be just putting your hand over your belly button and simultaneously tapping on the collarbone point. And then the next hour, maybe it's this one again. Some people even just do this and don't even go against here. But, in a fix, this is a good one too. You get a little bit more benefit when you can do full. Maybe the next hour, it's hand over the belly button and it's third eye. Breath in, breath out. And the next hour, it's the top of the head. So play with it a little bit. Do it several times throughout the day, 3 times a day, full formula. At least 3 days in a row. Check in with yourself. See if you're starting to feel a little bit of a shift. Think about the issues that you're wanting to work with. Feel if there's a little bit of a looseness, a little more loosening to them, instead of the strong resistance, natural braking system that the body puts upon us. It's trying to protect us, really. If we just think about the things that go wrong are oftentimes an effort to protect us, to warn us, to let us know that there needs to be a shift or a change. Some of the other things that can cause these polarity reversals are when we've been taken out of surgery, we've had anesthesia, we've had a hospital stay. We even had some dental work done can create some polarity reversals where we need to make this kind of correction. Also, all of the electromagnetic fields, all of our devices, all of this cellular energy coming at us, that can create also this polarity reversal that works against our natural healing and natural clarity and focus. Taking a lot of medical prescriptions, and even just not having enough water, being a little bit dehydrated. So there are physical and mental and environmental that can affect that polarity reversal, where we have a north and a south pole, and our internal energies, just like on Earth, they know which way to travel and they know which way to do to enhance our total well-being. So I hope that helps you, and give it a try. See how it works for you. Love to hear from you. Namaste.